Let's go through this right now. It is so hard to come into a new identity. There has to be a complete death, like a literal death, a physical, emotional, intellectual, a death before you move into the new version of you. That's the part of this awakening journey that people don't necessarily highlight as one of the positives of this journey. So part of that process is when you're being inundated, possibly it's just things that have been working well for you for so many years, all of a sudden started to feel really, really, really difficult, where you're working 3 or 4 times as hard for the same output, right? And because we're attached to output here in the Western civilization, we're attached to being rewarded with cash flows or profits or clients or whatever it might be. And you're having to be reassessing what success means to you. You are having to reassess what success looks like. So what does success look like for you? Starting this awakening journey, the first step only, is to redefine what you've been rewarded for and taught in this society. This society rewards hustle, it rewards grind, it rewards effort, it rewards all of those things we were taught, and in the form of potential cash flow or potential money in the bank. All the people that I work with now, myself included, we had a 9-figure real estate investment company. We had a vertically integrated organization. We had over 29 W-2 employees and over 40 contractors and over 40 real estate agents. And I found myself at the top of a hike, realizing that I had built a massive prison for myself and that none of the money was worth it. And I'm now working with other people that are feeling the same way. It's funny that people with that don't have any money are obsessed with one thing, right? Getting the money, getting the cash flow, getting all the things, or making those career moves. But it's interesting that the people that once they have the money are all in search of something very, very, very different. They're in search of that peace, that presence, the moments of richness that they thought they would get once they got to that certain dollar amount in the bank or once they got to that certain passive income goal. So I'm here to tell you that in the identity shift between who you were and who you can be, who your higher self knows that you can be, this is the moment where you get to decide and how to create the life that you want now before you get the money. I'm here to shift the entire paradigm because the money and the production and all of those things we thought, that is the byproduct. That is the end result that you're not chasing anymore. Now, you get to have a life filled with presence, moments where you can take these breaths and look around you, moments with your children, moments with your spouse, moments just in nature with yourself, walking around, and by feeling that richness, by taking in these deep breaths, by just being grateful every single morning, by having the bed that you sleep in, by having a car to drive around if you're lucky enough to have a car, if you have a home, if you're lucky enough to have a home, right? Or you just have a heartbeat. You just have your breath. When it's all stripped away from you, you still have those two things. Moving forward in the direction, how can you have more moments of richness in your life? Less anxiety, less worrying about what you did in the past, and less worrying about what is going to happen in the future, or how you're going to plan for that, or how you're going to do that. I'm here to tell you, it's literally the opposite of what we've been trained. By having these moments of presence and moments of richness now, by being able to make yourself a cup of tea or coffee and sit there with some music and redefine in a journal what success looks like for you now. By being able to do that now, that's when the full abundance comes in. And it doesn't just come in with dollars. It comes in so many other ways. There's so many energies of abundance that come in and flow in. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're seeing and feeling what's coming in for you. And as you focus on you, as you work into your deep self-exploration, as you start shifting your identity and you're starting to think different thoughts and feel different emotions, you are calling it all in. This is the secret. If you'd like some help with that, we have a little community. It's a free community. Pop on in any sort of Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. We do a 30-minute Manifest Monday Mindset and Magic call where we start our week in alignment, asking ourselves the 3 alignment questions, using gratitude as the portal, and just to connect in community because we are social creatures. But for those watching this, whether you're at the beginning of your awakening or you're knee-deep in it, I love you. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And while having difficult moments, having hard moments in life is part of our expansion journey, life itself, the entirety of life, does not have to be hard. So just honor where you are. Take that deep breath. And feel what it's like to just be purely present as a divine being of light, as a divine creator, making your own reality. Love you.